We live in a world of algorithmic sameness. Every scroll, swipe, and tap designed to replicate itself endlessly, like some uncanny digital echo chamber. And when the soul rebels against that looped monotony, designers reach for nostalgia not as a sentiment, but as a tactic. It's the design equivalent of a Trojan horse, a visual or audio cue that sneaks past your skepticism by pretending you've always known it. A CRT screen flicker here, a vinyl record crackle there. These are not tributes to old media. The past is no longer remembered, it's simulated. AI can now generate vintage textures, weathered fonts, or analog noise with the press of a button. The result: a nostalgia that doesn't require memory at all. This isn't about honoring histories. It's about engineering an emotional response in real time. We don't need to have seen a typewriter clack to feel something when we hear it now. That artificial intimacy is the goal. And it works because our brains can't tell authentic experience from algorithmic. This manufactured past is not passive. It's a strategy to make the future feel safe, or at least familiar enough to ignore its strangeness. In this way, nostalgia becomes a brand language that whispers, "I know what you want before you do." It's no longer about remembering your childhood. It's about predicting which fragments of someone else's memory will stick in yours.
The early mastery of film relied heavily on natural light, long exposure times, and chemical precision techniques.
Once, a photograph held an unchallengeable truth. It was, "That has been." Roland Barthes called this quality the photograph's unique power to capture reality as evidence of something that once existed. But now, a phone filter can replicate sepia tones and grain in milliseconds. The authenticity we used to trust is now programmable. A veneer of memory we mistake for substance. The punctum, that jarring detail that pierces your attention, was once a byproduct of real experience. But today, it's mass-produced. Filters promise emotional weight, but they deliver only surface. A crack on an old brick wall becomes an algorithm's afterthought. We get the look without the history, the feeling without the memory. Nostalgia, as a design language, is not about remembering. It's about mimicking the past so convincingly that we forget to question it. Mark Fisher wrote how classic sounds are now endlessly reproduced, stripped of their historical weight and repackaged as emotionless style. We don't live in the present. We live in a curated version of yesterday's aesthetics.
All right, we have talked a lot about the rapid explosion of AI in the workplace, in education, even medicine, but today we want to talk about something a little different: artificial intelligence and the music industry.
With this emerging tech, it takes just a few clicks to create the next big hit. But is that a breakthrough or a liability? Fox News' Derek Kavra takes us inside AI.
Because aluminum reflects up to 95% of all radiant heat and effectively stops moisture,
Product design is no longer just about functionality. It's a kind of emotional architecture. When we use apps with retro filters or smart home devices that mimic mid-century dials, we're not simply using tools. We're being gently guided back to moments that never really existed for us in the first place. The past isn't preserved here. It's simulated, assembled from fragments, and sold as authenticities. It's nostalgia re-engineered into code. The car symbolizes progress, but also reassurance. America's promise as a timeless dream machine. What we hear in that voice is not just salesmanship, but an early form of nostalgia engineering. This technique has evolved from billboard slogans to digital interfaces designed to make you feel at home by making you feel remembered. Just this week, headlines reported how artificial intelligence is now writing screenplays for Hollywood. The tools that create our future are built on past aesthetics. A digital VHS grain filter applied to the latest blockbusters. In these films, we see not just storylines, but emotional templates borrowed from eras before CGI. This isn't storytelling anymore. It's sentiment packaging, nostalgia as product.
these newest of home consumer products are not to be found just on American supermarket shelves, any more than the fountain products are confined to American drugstores.
Nostalgia once meant looking back, but now it just means looking right. AI doesn't preserve memory. It invents faces you've never seen, music that sounds like your childhood radio, stories stitched together from old tropes. The past is a product, not an inheritance. And we buy into it because it looks familiar, even when no one was actually there. In the end, we may forget if these memories were real or faked, but who cares as long as they feel right? Archival voice fades out. If designers can fabricate memory better than we can, then what's the difference between what was and what feels like it should have been? Nostalgia becomes a design language, not of remembrance, but of suggestion. We are left with myths, carefully crafted illusions that comfort rather than inform. And maybe, in this world of algorithmic sameness, that's all we ever wanted, something to trust,